Or you got a couple, but they getting old. So you about to have to pick up something that way. But we gonna see.
This is taken at the 3.
Now let me get loose on you.
Field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Okay, we about to see.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Ooh.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Rhodes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now,
You know what Dominguez is going to do for him.
in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember
Who's
about
starting,
him coming out of
Grant?
school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily.
Grant starting? You're welcome.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that way. On 1st and 10 is counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. This is counter running right. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On 1st down, Grant. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing,
You said what?
often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A give running right is counter. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
It's supposed to be mine. You got your 3 though.
Cincy defense stands up on third.
It was supposed to be mine.
That defense right there.
That nigga batted it down.
He was trying to force it.
It's okay though.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Bend but don't break.
It'll continue to be interesting in these wet conditions how these kickers fare, but first test, passed.
And how about how the special teams unit handled that? A lot of concentration to make sure the ball didn't slip through his fingers. After the snap, got it down and let him pop it through the posts.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
To throw on second down. Rose over the middle, complete. That's Porter. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
If Ertz would have picked up that tackle, fuck that up.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now it's Peterson. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Nigga, come on.
It's going to be incomplete. Just a
Nigga ain't even let me jump.
His receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had
This is
back.
supposed to be mine.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air.
Nah, it wasn't. Because I was pressing triangle. They just didn't let my nigga jump.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
That's all you have to do.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And
this is taken in. It's complete. They will take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 76 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go.
It's a kicker.
Right? When he was
Get rid of
in the
him.
pocket, a lot of times you see him.
All you got to do.
Ball get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there too.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way.
There's no need for the juke.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make
nervous for what?
I think I'm going to be correct, but I would like to see them open things up.
Nervous for what?
This defense just could gang up on the run and set them down.
I feel it. Yeah, you're going to have to show me.
Off the play fake. Rhodes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
That shit is terrible.
Boykin, his first touchdown on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. It was a bad quarter.
I mean, let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
Is it?
Off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Okay. Let me know something.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, it's picked off. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Ready. 91.
Yeah, they got you.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Second and 4. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Man, terrible.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up.
Nigga, come on with the bullshit.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll run on first down. It's Connor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
23 yards, the final tally. On 1st and 10, Rose. My goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 14. Return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marginal yardage against them.
On 1st down.
Why in the fuck am I doing that shit?
Down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Is that what it sound like?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rhodes. And now here's another interception. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
This nigga gonna throw a motherfucking... Ten picks in one game, huh, Sam?
For this next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you, but the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is,
give me that.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead?
All right, I'm through playing, man.
They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from
I'm through playing with you, man. You hear me?
You've given the other side a chance for points here going into
yeah, I'm done playing.
You changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now a first carry for their
I'm done playing with you, man. Nigga, I'm done playing with you.
Inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd
I don't know if you do.
First half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Oh yeah, you bugging. I know so. I know so.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here.
Come on, Hubbard.
Lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They have the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. Off play action. Rose. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
56, the muck for 56.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Come on. Jump in front of that shit.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Thank you.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
You wanted me to get out that defense. I did it for you.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hubbard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lord. 4th down.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hubbard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This will be caught at about the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. It's the fullback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Looking to throw. Rhodes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a forward DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
Man, I got to do what I got to do. You've been out here doing me bad.
On first down.
Come on, let me get through there.
He goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. 20!
Let me die for that bitch, man.
On the option, 45 yards on the ground. So the fullback, the beef, normally the lead blocker, shows that he can.
I was jumping for that motherfucker. They did not let me do it.
But you and I both know he'd rather run through people when he carries the ball.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Rhodes.
Come on.
Intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Well, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Don't need it all.
That's when you need Lamar, bro.
Need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
You shouldn't be.
They'll set up a throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Give me that.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And take it right on the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? To throw on second down. Rhodes.
Come on, bro.
That's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. On fourth down, Rhodes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll run on first down. Connor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage.
Yeah, this one over with. I'm going to see you again, though.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point.
Yeah,
right?
good game.
Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control.
Man, didn't they?
And he'll get it up past the 20
I played
to the
it,
22-yard line. The Bengals drive.
We got the, you feel me?
Last drive went for it on 4th turn.
Yeah, we gonna fight in this bitch. Come here. Let me catch it on the tip on this motherfucker. I was out of there. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Don't write no check. Your ass can't cash now. And he was gonna catch it regardless. It don't matter. He was gonna catch it regardless.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an
yeah, put Marlon over there.
Really
that's your boy.
Play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Yeah, all right. Tell him to come out there and get another one.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Oh my gosh.
Operating from the gun. Rhodes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's
Come on.
Incomplete.
Come
Nearly
on.
Another pick. My goodness.
Come on.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's
Come
well
on.
coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking
Yeah, what happened to that one-on-one? What happened to that? Quit playing with me. You better quit playing out here.
It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
No, we ain't gonna let the lead increase.
Quarterback and receivers. Heck, they've been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
I don't know about all that.
Tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker,
He's too thirsty out there.
Just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Give him
You
17
do what you want to do.
Cincinnati first down. On first down, Rhodes. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back.
Do what you want to do.
Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
You better throw 2 touchdowns, nigga.
Playing basketball, and you put
You got 6 interceptions, nigga.
get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
I need to see at least 2 touchdowns out of you, nigga.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Man, it sure was.
So the Bengals in
Did you see what I see?
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let me through there.
To go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Nah, straight it is what it is.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rhodes. And he's going to be taken down here.
He was supposed to throw it, he didn't throw it.
Kenny Young. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
You're welcome. Oh, they got my bums out here too. They was like, nigga.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rhodes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt,
bums out there.
And they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
That's on you.
But how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, Rhodes. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Indeed. I'm out here. I'm in this middle one right here.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Oh, yeah, you really are in tripping.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the job
No, you straight. You good. You do what you do. I'm gonna take these defensive accolades. Knockdowns, interceptions, anything you want to do.
Looking sideline, incomplete. By the way, I gotta apologize because
Yeah, you still play like you got Lamar, like he could throw on the rim.
Your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm gonna get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
Ooh, come through and hit him one time.
What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to...
No, don't go nowhere. Get that touchdown. We want you to get that touchdown.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. The Ravens send their punter out now, standing just about on his own goal line. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Did they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can...
Marlon, told you he was going to get him.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
The one-on-one, don't you play with me. That's Otto Porter. He's going to do him every time. They're going to do him every time. It don't matter who you had out there.
So the big play gets him
You better double him.
Field now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Good game.
Kenny Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So